Hello, everyone. Welcome to another live session with Moja 2. My name is Maria, and today I'm joined by two lovely ladies. We are going to be talking about International Day of Women and Girls in Science. We are so excited because now we have so many students who are taking courses in science, and we are so excited to have this conversation with them. I will let them introduce themselves and tell us what course they are doing. We can start with you, Agneta.
Hi everyone, my name is Agnes. I am a third year student in Vista. I am pursuing a bachelor's degree in actuarial science.
Uh, Hello everyone, my name is Sarah and Agnes. I'm a second year student in the University of Maseno, pursuing a course, Bachelor of Science in Public Health and Community Development. Yeah.
Wow, amazing. Maybe you can tell us what inspired you to maybe pursue this course.
To begin
Okay.
with, to begin with,
Tell us.
uh,
Mhm.
to begin with, I can say that science has empowered me actually to understand the tools and about the environment, especially, and unravel more, especially about the curiosity of the diversity, and to understand more about the health disparities that mostly affect our communities. In public health perspective, to understand more about how
Mhm.
health, especially it's a more concerned thing that majority of us don't take a lot of you don't take a lot of concern about our health. So I was so much inspired to pursue a course in science so that I can bring a change in my community and people around me so that they can feel that their health is most important thing for them. Yes.
Wow, amazing.
Okay. As for me, it all started with okay. I was very good. I was not very good with all the sciences, but I was very good in math. So a friend of mine was from that back then. A friend of mine was doing actuarial science. I was like wondering which course is this? I've never heard of this course. I've never heard of anyone who has done actuarial science or anything like that. So I went, did my research, and I was like, there's a very very big gap here because most people, even if I ask you, Maria, right now, do you know anything about actuarial science?
No, I don't know. I would like to know more today.
Just say I don't know anything about it, and because it's something that not so many people know in the market. I felt like it's going to be a very 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 good opportunity to pursue something that not let me not say not many people know about, but something that has a niche, because actual science is all about statistics, data. Okay, it is everything about a business. It's like having a degree in actuarial science is like having a degree in economics, having a degree in not mass communication. This become everything about a business all in
Mm.
one. I know so much about everything that if I am put in a position, I can, as in, I can be better than someone else. Like if I'm put in a position where somebody who has done economics, I can be better than that person.
Mm.
At the end of the day, I felt like it is a broad network for me, and not measuring on like a specific thing.
Yeah. Wow, it's so amazing. I've learned something. Uh, Maybe you can share with us maybe a particular moment when you're taking this course that you felt empowered, especially as a woman, because in Kenya, not most girls are taking this sciences course because they are deemed as that they belong to the male students. So it's so amazing to see you females pursuing this course. Maybe you can share with us like a moment that you are empowered, that you felt really empowered in this course that you're taking.
Okay. I'll start.
Personally, I can say that
Agneta, you
to say
can,
that one of the days that I got very to
go
say
on.
that one of the times that I got very much one of the times that I got so much felt empowered by the course I'm taking. Oh, we went to the lab, that is laboratory, and we did a test. I was so much, I
Mm.
felt the impact of my hard work after doing a practical, and after some few minutes, after some few hours of watching your practical, and the results come true as per how you had worked hard for it. Sometimes you need the exact result of something. For example, we normally do a coliform test. This is a test, mostly you test water, especially if there's some bacterial infections, or there's a lot of, let me say, take for example, there has been a lot of diarrhea cases, and you want to take a sample of that water. Maybe, let's say the community is taking using a water from a common source. And you find that in a health facility, a lot of people are reporting diarrhea cases. So you want to know what happened, what actually led to this cause of diarrhea case. So when went to the laboratory and did this test, and the result came out, and yes, but the searches were done and the results were right. This empowered me. Even ladies can do it, and ladies can also come up. In fact, I was encouraged by the say that what a man can do, a woman can do it better. So it's not all about women. Ladies can also do science, and they can come up with very good results for it. So I got empowered so much about science, and even as a lady, you can do it, and disapprove men about it. Yes, that was my most
Wow.
moment in science.
Um, as for me, the proudest time I've been for being a woman in STEM is actually boast about this. When someone asks you, which course are you doing? And you're like,
Mm-hmm.
"Architecture." Wow, you're so smart. Okay,
Wow.
like if I can give an example of my class we are like about 30, but the biggest population is of men. But then you
Yeah.
see when you join campus or when you join any school or college, the lecturers tell you one thing is that you came in here as a cohort, but you will leave here. If not half of you, a good number of you will not graduate together. And I can
Yeah.
testify, class, we like close to around 10 boys have left, and no girl, let me tell you, no girl has left. No girl has had any issues. Like, it's always the boys who have issues. And society, the society is quick to say that these STEM courses are for men. Men are the only ones who can juggle around these courses. At the end of the day, I feel like even women, you shouldn't go to school with the mentality of this one is very hard. This is a course for men. No,
Yeah.
end of the day is work smart, do that course, and you most of the time you're better than men. Because I remember last year, the best girl in the school of science in my school was a girl. It's never been a
Wow.
boy.
Amazing.
It's even in my class, the people who perform very good are only girls. I feel like at the end of the day, out there, men are just put to be the epitome of the society, and at the end of the day, I feel like we're all given equal chances, and women can do what men can do, just as Sarah
Yeah.
has said.
Yeah, I agree. And both of you are Moja 2 beneficiary. How would you say that Moja 2 has supported you in your academic and also in your personal life? Like, how has Moja 2 impacted your journey?
Okay, I can really say that Moja 2 has become it's a beneficiary. Personally, I'm a beneficiary from Moja 2, and it has become so instrumental in my life, especially in my education and my career in achieving my career in studying science. Especially for financial support, it has made a way for me to study my academics wholeheartedly and pursuing it with a lot of passion. When you have somebody backing you up, somebody is after you, paying your fees and supporting you in every way. So you equally study it with a lot of comfort, and it keeps one moving and encourages one. Not forgetting the mentorship sessions that, they encourage somebody, and they have always been helpful so much to me, I can say personally. Because the moment you feel like in any doubt of doing something, you have somebody to refer to, and these are my worries, these are my fears. And the moment you have somebody to advise you, and counsel you. Perhaps you will not go in the wrong direction. You're actually going to follow the right path. Therefore, I'm saying that Mojatu has been of very great impact in my life. Even to see a woman, some of the people they underweigh the women in their community, especially in the communities you
Yeah.
come from. Some of them, they don't value women. They say that they don't value academics. They just value men. Woman is somebody they underrate her studies. But having Mojatu in my life has been of great impact so much. You have confidence. At least I'm going to be a great woman in future. Somebody can respect me. Even somebody mentioning as a profession, it's a very big name that you feel it. So I can say that Mojatu has been a very of great impact and importance in my life. And I'm very much proud to give it back to them with good things and performance, of course, in my studies.
Wow.
Eh, it's like Sarah has said everything. What I can say is that let's start with this. Um, it is so funny that it is International Women's Day, and the founder of Mojatu is actually a woman who I really, really admire. I admire this lady so much, and I feel like um, it is a dream. Okay, it's a dream that came from her, and a dream that has um, become an epitome of like it's like something that has been shining on everyone's future. Because if
Yeah.
you're a beneficiary of Moja too, you know it's only okay. You're the only person who can spoil it, because at the end of the day, you know your future is bright because you have education, you have mentors, you have. I feel like you have everything.
Yeah.
And being a beneficiary itself, I feel like it's everyone's dream who has been through tattoo or something like that, or anything that is like Mojatu to to give back to society. And I feel like in as much we get help, we get everything. It is everyone's dream to give back to the society, even if it is not in a very big way. The smallest ways are very impactful. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. You just mentioned our founder and CEO, Kathy, and she's also in the field of science. So we are celebrating you, Kathy, today. And thank you so much for the many lives that you are impacting through this organization that you founded. Uh, Agnes, you have mentioned something about giving back to the community, which is something that Mojatu instills in our students. How do you see both you and Sarah? Maybe you can answer us. How do you see yourself giving back to the community, especially with the knowledge that you have about sciences? What impact do you want to make to your community and also to your family?
Uh, just to say that the fact that I'm studying a science course, that is, I would like to come up with a solution, especially in my community and people around me, to bring a solution that it is going to comfort them. Because many of the times, majority of the people are suffering because of the diseases they could prevent. But there's lacking somebody to teach them these preventable methods, how they can prevent these diseases. So I would like to be one of the role model. Like when the moment I go to that community, there is some simple ways like cleaning your hands. Some of them they
Yeah,
just go maybe to the washrooms, but they don't value the fact that you have to wash your hands after coming from the washroom. Some of the things people just take it, they normalize everything, but by the end of it all, they cause a lot of big problem that it could be prevented. So I would want to become one of the a benefit to them by becoming one of the benefit to them to help them know this and learn these methods. Another thing is about health disparities. I would wish to come up with ways to address these health issues to them. You find in some of the deep communities in the villages, they like even somebody to speak on their behalf. You find like women, they suffer when they go for maternity, there's no health facility around them, they suffer a lot. And this has led to a lot of deaths of women. Somebody dies before even reaching the hospital. This was due to poor
yeah,
transport. There was no roads available. This was due to the far the distance the health facility was. Some of the issues, it makes one feel it, because just losing a life or losing a child that has just been born because of the way it could be prevented, it pains a lot. So if I could just come up with ways even to help the community, speak on their behalf, that is, if there's no health facility around, it needs the government even to come into, so that it can also feel their pain and help them. So I would also wish to become one of the person to bring an impact to the community, those which are lonely, no one has to speak on their behalf, so that I could just act as a source of help for them, especially to rescue. I'm so much concerned, about the maternal deaths has been a great cause of deaths here in our country. And you find it's happening mostly in the interior places of our country. Why?
Yeah.
Because there's nothing of health facilities around them and no one to intervene for them. So I would wish to bring such a great impact to my community, and also just bring solutions to the problems that have been deterring the community. Yes, that is.
Wow, that's so amazing, Sarah. We are so excited, and I know that your community will benefit a lot from what you have in mind for them. Agnes?
I'm starting to envy Sarah. I feel like I should have done a medicine course.
It's very interesting.
It sounds very interesting, but what
Yeah.
I'd say, um, since we all don't know what the future has in store for us, this has always been a dream. Actually, I've in most of the letters I have written to my sponsor, we have talked about this, but I have always wanted to become. I don't know what you call. I don't know if you call them donors.
Mm-hmm. Those who donate maybe to organizations.
Yeah, and maybe sponsor a child, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can't be like Sarah. You know, Sarah can go out there, teach people about medicine, blah blah blah. I don't know anything about that.
Wow,
Okay,
you, you are. Mm-hmm.
I was taught that I should wash my hands in school, but I someone wasn't taught that. But you see, Sarah, now I
Yeah.
talk to these people about all that. But then when it comes to my profession, the only thing I can teach people out there is how to manage their money, how to come up with ways to secure their money so that even if they are like 50 years old, they can sustain themselves and maybe sustain their children and be very okay without all that. But you see that knowledge, not everyone wants to hear that, and not everyone wants most of the people in our okay, I won't say we are very ignorant, but I feel like most people don't see the value of saving, most people don't see the value of having pensions, most people don't see all that. But at the end of the day, I feel like the impact I can make is by supporting another child the same way I was supported, or even in a better, just a support someone same way I was supported or better. Yeah.
Wow. It's so amazing to see that what Mojatu has been teaching you guys, our core values, that you are really following them and you want to make change in your communities. Maybe as we wrap up, what advice would you give to our young girls who are in high school who want to pursue these courses? What advice would you give to them?
Uh, for me, I can equally say that let nobody bias you that about your abilities, capabilities. Some of the people say that you girls can't. I'm so much happy about my sister here, Agneta. Math, start just pursuing mathematics course. Some people say that
Yeah.
mathematics is only for men. Ladies can't do mathematics, and that mentality has really made a lot of people lose their paths, lose their ways. Some of them have ended up doing the courses that were not theirs because of just that fear. So I would just encourage that young student there, that young person there who wants to study science, that it is very interesting. Just believe in yourself, just trust in yourself, and also persevere in this path. So don't feel discouraged. I don't know, you can't manage it, you are not capable, it is hard, science is hard. It is not hard. In fact, the moment you believe in yourself, you'll come up with ways, and you're going to come up with solutions, And by the end of it all, you become to realize that, oh, I could do it. I was capable. So don't give up. Believe in yourself, and whatever you're capable of doing, you're going to achieve it. So don't give up. If you're that young girl there wanting to pursue a science course, it is very interesting. Just believe in yourself and trust in yourself, and the process is going to work easy for you. It is very easy. That is all I can give to somebody who wants to achieve and to do a science course. Yes.
Mhm.
Um, may I tell someone something I wasn't told? No one told me to have an open mind. I was actually told that um, campus, in high school, teachers just tell you that campus is easy. High school is the place that hard. Campus, you'll just go, have fun. You won't even have to like read a lot, but then just
Mhm.
go there in mind, and the same passion you had when you were choosing the course, the same passion you had when you wanted to do that course, like the happiness you got when you got the course you wanted, just go there with that attitude, and
Yeah.
make every class count, make every grade count. At the end of the day, if you have a dream, work on your dream. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I couldn't agree more. Today was such an amazing session. I hope you have learned. And as we celebrate International Women and Girls in Science, we are so proud that Moja 2 is making an impact in changing many girls' lives by telling them that they are capable of doing these courses and what they set their mind to, they can be able to achieve. Thank you so much, Agnes and Sarah, for joining us. And maybe as we finish, maybe you can give us your parting shot on how you feel about celebrating this day. What's the significance of this day to you?
Uh, for me, I feel this is it's an important day to celebrate, to show the achievements of women in science and their capabilities, and also that women can also stand in the STEM science subjects, that is, and pursue science courses. Women there being in the STEM, it is so empowering. So that even it can encourage that young person who wants to study science. So it's always important to celebrate this day. Perhaps it makes an impact in somebody's life and gives somebody an encouragement. Yeah.
I also feel like it's a very good day to celebrate all women all round, because I feel like everyone is, even if you've not studied, but if you're doing something that is STEM related, any science, I feel like, yeah, every in as much as we are celebrating the women in science, I feel like every woman should be celebrated on this day.
Yeah.
Being a woman in any business, being a woman in whatever you're doing, I feel like it's a very good day to celebrate every woman, because um, mostly the African countries, I feel like women are so underrated in the African countries. We are seen as people who are just supposed to be in the kitchen, people who are supposed to give birth. But then over the years, women have proven themselves. They have shown that they can sit in tables that men sit in. Yeah, and
Yeah.
women have also shown that they can lead. So yeah, I feel like every woman should be celebrated today.
Wow, amazing. You have heard it from them. Thank you so much for joining us, and we hope to see you on our next session. Bye.